Hey guys, my name is Miles, and today I have something a little bit different. I have two questions that I took out of the Q&A submissions, and I think I'm going to answer them in this video, and then for the rest of the Q&A videos, I will continue to do multiple. But for this one, I hope you guys enjoy it, and you'll get to know me a little bit more better. So both of the questions I'm going to be answering today are both anonymous, but I think it's about time I answer them. The first question says, have you ever wanted to be with a woman, and have you ever been with a woman? To answer that question, yes, I have been with a woman, and I don't think I'll ever be with another one, because to be honest, that was probably the hardest time of my life. And if you're questioning right now, hey, in all your videos you say you're gay and stuff like that. I say I'm gay and stuff like that because I like to make fun of myself. I like to just joke around. I'm not really serious, but at the same time, I don't really label myself. I can't call myself gay, straight, or bi because, I don't know, I just feel weird just saying one of the above. So if you guys watched the commentary where I said I'm fat and ugly and that during high school I went through the hardest time of my life, this is one of the reasons why. In high school I had tons of boyfriends. I was like that girl that just had to like have someone if I saw them. And I'm not trying to say like I slept with all of them because guys, I never slept with anyone during my high school years, but yeah, I was like one of those girls that had to have like a boyfriend after each other one because I didn't want to be alone. And it got to the point where I was with this one guy and he ended up cheating on me, and the whole relationship was just trouble and drama. So eventually that just ended, and there was this girl. She was basically my best friend, if you would call it that, and I was looking for someone to help me. I wanted someone to be there for me, and she was there. And I guess at the time you can say this was a rebound, but eventually I started liking her, and I told her that. I said, hey, I like you. And she's like, oh, okay, well, nothing's gonna change. And she told me, she started crying, and I was like, no, don't make me feel bad. I don't want it, no. Okay, and then she's like, it's fine though. We'll still be best friends. Nothing's gonna happen, and nothing's gonna change. And eventually, I'd say about 3 weeks later, she told me, she's like, hey, I think I like you. And I was like, whoa, okay, this is a little bit something, this is new to me, I don't know what to do, and I'm just shocked. And she's like, so what do we do? And I'm like, I don't know, but I guess we can just take it day by day and see what happens. So we did take it day by day, and eventually it got to the point where I started to love her. I fell in love with her, and it was the hardest thing I ever went through just because it was different. I have never been in love with someone that way, and it would happen to be a girl, and I was like, oh no, it's not gonna work out well. And eventually it just got to the point where we were always arguing, we were always fighting. The fact that her parents, her family, her whole religion is Jehovah's Witness is what tore everything apart, and her parents and stuff didn't want us to be together. And it was heartbreaking. It was something that changed my views on everything, and that relationship ended, and it was hard for me. I didn't get over it until maybe, let's say, 4 years later, which is a pretty long time. And looking back at it, if I said I still loved her, there would still be something there, but if you were to ask her, she would be like, oh, nothing, it was just this one-time thing, it was all a joke. And basically, that's kind of how it offended me in some ways, saying that I was basically nothing to her. And I don't know, I guess it was just a hard time of my life. Alright, so this next question is still anonymous, and they said, I heard that you were dating YouTube Dude, aka Mikey. Is this true? This as well is a very difficult question for me to answer because I really don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to try my best to, and hopefully no one gets mad, no one gets crazy on me, and everyone understands the situation. After my relationship ended with that girl, it was nothing but bad relationships after the next. I mean, some of them were good, I'm not going to lie, some of them made me feel better, but none of them made me feel the way that I did with Mikey. Me and Mikey were very open with each other. Basically, this means we would talk about everything, even things people don't even know about us. And we would talk like basically every night for about 3 to 4 hours right before we went to bed. And you guys are probably thinking, "Aw, how cute." Eventually, I started to grow feelings for him, and I told him that, and he told me that he felt the same way. And I don't know. This is really hard for me to talk about. I'm sorry, but eventually it got to the point where we would talk so much. We were very open with each other. I felt really close to him, and I just fell in love with him. And I thought that would never happen because I was so heartbroken over what happened before. And I never thought I would fall in love with someone again. And Mikey changed that for me. He made me realize that I can. It's just that I have to find the right person. Mikey is really a great guy, whether it's being there for me, or he's the reason actually why my channel has actually done well, because he's helped me so much, and for that I really do appreciate it. And he's like the best thing that's ever happened to me since a while, and I'm really grateful. And I don't know, a lot of people think he's such a horrible guy and that he's a jerk and he's an asshole because he does some things that people don't agree with, but he's actually a really sincere guy, and not a lot of people can see that because, I don't know, I guess I saw a different side to him that a lot of people won't be able to see, and I'm glad I did. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this very special episode. I don't really know how well it's gonna do, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it and you guys get to see a little bit more into my life and how I've been doing. And yeah, so if you guys could, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on this video. It really does help me and supports the channel. And yeah, I'll continue doing Q&As, so if you guys want to submit something, the submission form for Anonymous will be in the description, or you can send a question through the comments and I'll answer it. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and bye.